Hello, Crossroads Witches and other interesting magical beings. I've got another great video about the season of the dead. Woo! A lot of times we hear it referred to as season of the witch. Very commercialized term. Not sure how I feel about it. I understand part of the celebration of your witchery, but this time historically is the time of the dead. It's not about you. So, my little 2 cents, that's just one witch's opinion. What are your thoughts? Season of the dead or season of the witch? You know? And am I really just overthinking it? I sometimes do that. So, let's get off of that and let's get on to this topic. And that is setting up your ancestral spirit altar. Many folks keep them set up year-round. A lot of practitioners, magic folks, set them up during the season of the dead. The season of the dead is subjective, meaning depending on who you talk to will tell you when it is. Some folks will tell you it's only October, and then up until Samhain, Halloween. Other folks say, no, it's only 3 days. It's October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Other folks will say, no. The season of the dead starts from the time of fall equinox and goes all the way to winter solstice. They're all correct because they're all tuning in to their personal time, their season of the dead. This is your personal relationship with your ancestors, your spirit folks, your spirit guides, and nobody can tell you but you. So when it feels right, do it. If it feels right to do it year-round, do it, okay? When we're starting out, it is best to start simple. I've used this altar for years upon years. It's a TV tray. I have a pretty white cloth that I lay on top, a silver tray, a glass of water, a white candle, a bell, something about ringing a bell for spirit folk, and a cigar. I may move this glass when it's full. It doesn't have water in it now because I didn't want to spill it. Out of the way, over to the side, and then I'll set a small dish of food down. I may put some other offerings, all right? Once I've got it done, I light the candle. I will sit here and talk out loud. I play music, I read books, I just spend time with my altar. It does not have to be complex. I know I have on the other side behind the camera like half a wall of a altar to the dead set up. That altar for me slowly built up over years. I started with a very simple picture of some relatives, and from there it grew. And then I also realized the simplicity of these altars is their power. All right? It's about keeping it real, keeping it authentic. If you have ancestor folk that drink a beer, they love their Diet Pepsi, whatever drink they drink, you would potentially want to put it here on the altar, all right? I have several relatives that like a good cigar. I love a good cigar, so I set that out, all right? And I also know tobacco is a very old offering, and I mindfully set that out. Again, as I place each item down, I will say a couple of words, talking out loud my gratitude. You know, these altars are so personal that I think sometimes we get lost in it because we feel like we have to do it right. There's a lot of pressure. I mean, what if my mother's doesn't like what I've done? She will, all right? Any effort on our part is magnified in the spirit realm. That's what I've learned over the years, you know, but this is a very simple way to start without getting intimidated, not feeling like you gotta go dig up pictures and all sorts of things. If you do have mementos, lay them around. All right? And remember that this is your altar, witch. Ultimately, ain't nobody going to tell you how to do it the right way but you. And you already know what you need to put on that altar. I guarantee if you take a couple deep breaths, you'll walk around the house and you'll be like, ooh, this'll be good. Ooh, this'll be good. And in no time, you'll have you a little place set up, all right? You know, and like I said, this is a little TV tray. I love my TV tray because I can take it out, put up different altars, take it down when it's not in use. So I highly recommend going up to Big Lots, Family Dollar, wherever, getting your little TV tray. They are the perfect for making altars up. And I do want to say, if you are wanting to know more about the Season of the Dead, a guide to the witches, a guide to the witches' Season of the Dead. My brain fell out of my head and just bounced on the floor. I watched it do it. This is a wonderful little booklet that I have put together to give you all the inspiration, give you ideas, little tidbits of magical information. It is available at Amazon.com, houseofwitchcraft.com, and if you go below in the video description, you'll see a link to the book. But I do think that you'll enjoy the book. It will help you out this season. And of course, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. We have Chester's going to say thank you as well. Yes, say I appreciate those cat toys. Thank y'all so much for your support of the channel, for your support of me, the House of Witchcraft. You guys are just amazing. That's what I'm saying, all right? You know, I put a little candle up on that altar for all my YouTube folk. And then I'm always wishing y'all blessings. I'm wishing that whatever your endeavors are, that they're just bigger than what you hope for, all right? And so, with that said, get out there, fly those brooms, have a bright, magical day, and as always, amen, blessed be, ashe, and a-bo-bo. Do you want to say goodbye too? I see you're just like Mr. Friendly right now. You are sleeping, and as soon as I start a video, you're going to come get in my lap. Yeah. All right, you hear a lot of the witches start getting excited. They can't wait. Really? You had to go there, didn't you? What the hell made you decide to try to jump up and be foolish? Okay.